Yo, what's up guys, VPirate613 here, bringing you another commentary. Today I want to talk about YouTube in general, and these big channels, any big channel really, and how YouTube is kind of a scary place. I think it can be scary, and it can really fuck someone over if you don't take some responsibility. Why am I saying this? Well, because I have made that drama video where I talk about what's wrong, like what is actually can happen that's bad of a drama channel, which is they can attack someone but they don't mean to. They say because they give their thoughts on, they give their opinions on a drama news. What tends to happen is their fans will be on their side because they've given that opinion. So they go attack that other person, even though it is literally just drama. So I don't think, if it's not many people are in the wrong, and then you find out a week later that the person who's getting the shit from is really just not a bad guy. And sometimes it is just very, very petty shit that happens. There are big stuff that happens that, is good that people cover. With that has to do with the YouTube community, that affects the YouTube community as a whole. That's fine to cover. I think we should be covering that as much as we can. Anything to do with the YouTube community that affects us all is good to talk about. But my previous video was just about drama channels in general and how the bad things that come from it. That was all I had to say from the previous video, I think, for the drama. But today I was watching a video about, because I love FaZe, I love a lot of the people in there. I was watching one of FaZe Adapt's videos, and it was on the Subway debacle. If you guys don't know, this Subway employee was a real bastard to Adapt, and probably the way he made it sound like probably a lot of people. And he did get fired because Adapt made a video about it, about how shit he was treated by that person. And the Subway corporates actually found out, and they said they fired him. But the problem I saw with that was the people were phoning the manager, or people were harassing the manager. Well, not harassing the manager, harassing the manager to get that guy to harass. They want to harass that guy who fucked over Adapt. But it's stressful on the manager, and the manager, from what Adapt said, is actually a cool guy. He gave them free cookies and free stuff, and he was just saying that it is affecting his business. And is that not a scary thing to think, that you can make a video when you're that big on YouTube? He has, I think, nearly 2 million subscribers now, and is that not scary that the manager was not at fault in any way? It's good that that guy got fired, and at the same time I'm still like, ooh, it's a bit much. Like, I know he's an asshole and I know he deserves to be fired, but I think that it's nice that we can make videos like this to open people's eyes and get people's attention when something really shitty happens. And I'm all down for that, but the thing that bothered me was how it affected the manager's business, and he was getting phone calls harassing him and stuff. So just goes to show that YouTube can be scary. You don't always mean to take it out on someone. You don't even want to take it out on a person, but he just gets affected regardless, because you have such a large amount of people watching your videos, nearly 2 million people, and it's very easy for 20 of them to pick up the phone, 20 assholes, I gotta say, to pick up the phone and start harassing that business. It's very easy. I mean, 3 million, oh, not 3 million, nearly 2 million people. Imagine how many out of those nearly 2 million would be impulsed to do something. And I think that's scary, because now it's very hard for these bigger YouTubers to talk shit on someone, because they might not mean to directly affect their life, but it definitely can, especially if in a situation like this where it's a business. It definitely can. Like, the manager did the right thing and fired that employee, but he was still affected. His business was still affected by it, even if it's not a completely bad, in a bad way. It's just stressful anyway to have people phoning up and harassing, and that's not a nice thing at all. And Adapt didn't mean it. Adapt's a cool person. I mean, he's not a bad person. Well, the way he makes it out to be in YouTube, he doesn't look like a bad person. And the reason I say that is because I don't know him. I don't know anyone. And I can't say for a fact that I know what he actually is thinking in his head, because that could be something completely different. I know for a fact that I'm a bit of an asshole, but I learned self-control and tolerance. That's what I've learned throughout the years of just, converging from being young and now moving on to the adult stage. You learn a lot, and I think YouTube's a scary place for when something like this happens, even if it doesn't completely affect someone's livelihood, even if it's a small way. Just that impact it has, or it can have, is scary to me. Imagine if this happens and it affects someone who's very emotional and who are on the verge of suicide, and it just takes them a little push just to push them on the verge. This is just an extreme situation, but what if this happens? And I think it's scary. I think if there's someone who's gets stressed easily and they get affected by it, imagine how much they have to go through because they're affected by what someone said on the internet, who did not even mean to, but let it slip, or just did a video about it, and now he's getting harassed, or people are not going to that store anymore. It is scary. I think YouTube's evolving so fast, it's changing so fast. Every year there's something new, there's a new niche, something changes for the good or for the worse. And I'm more down for the evolution of YouTube. I'm more down to seeing things change, but to me it looks like things go downhill a little bit this year. It's been going downhill for quite a long time, actually, not even this year. It's just a progression of this progressiveness that YouTube has. It progresses so quickly and so fast. New niches are created, there's new players, there's new YouTubers, and it can have a bad impact or a good impact depending on what that niche is, that popular niche that gets blown up to hell on YouTube for that amount of time, depending on what it is, like the drama channels or the YouTube commentators who do videos about people, or do the reaction or rant videos about people's videos. Those can have very, very, very negative impact on someone's life, and you can see that. You can literally just go and type in drama YouTube, and you can find they're literally doing daily uploads, these drama channels, every single day, and that affects people's lives. If they say something bad about that person because they may not like them or the situation that they're looking at, they give you their point of view, which is just a point of view. It's just their opinion. It's not a factual, because it's an opinion, it's not fact. It's just his opinion on the drama. And if it's a negative opinion, then what's going to happen? Their fans are going to go and send negative feedback on that person who is having drama with whatever other person that he's having drama with. And it's mostly petty shit. Like, I see some of these things and it's really petty stuff. Like, every day there'll be something petty that gets blown out of proportion, and it's crazy. I think it's crazy. I think that even I like to watch what I say, unless it's something to do that affects YouTube as a whole. So that's why I critique them. But affecting someone's livelihood, I would never ever wish on someone stress, someone distress. I'd never do that unless they're doing something very, negative or very bad towards the YouTube community, because that's all I want to focus on. I want to focus on talking about stuff within YouTube, within gaming, but I don't want to talk about people in general, just specific people's lives. I don't want to talk about people's lives unless I feel the need to, because it raises an issue within the community. It can be YouTube as a community, or it can be just daily life communities. That's all I want this channel to be. And I think that it's hard for people who are big compared to me. I can say some some stupid shit about someone and it won't get blown out of proportion because I don't have that many people watching. So when someone with 4 million, 5 million, 6 million subscribers does it, just imagine how much of an impact it can have on someone's life just because I said something about them. So yeah guys, that's all I had to say. I mean, I was thinking about this like for the whole day, but I hope you enjoyed. I mean, I'm gonna try to have a new schedule sorted out soon. I'm thinking about Monday, Wednesday, and having a Friday let's play, just 3 days in a week, because my only off day is Sunday right now. So I get home 8ish or 7ish. It's mostly I get home 7, and I'm just tired. I don't really have time to think about a commentary. I do record commentaries on my work days sometimes, so then I will record gameplay on a Sunday or just record gameplay when I have time. But I do want to keep a Monday and Wednesday schedule and have a Friday let's play a day. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys.